Still manually copying ticket details and analyzing sentiment and typing out custom troubleshooting emails. This is massive waste of time. Today I have designed and built a complete zero touch AI help desk agent with GPT-4o Mini with cross-tenant managed identity, a custom control service principal bridge, securely fetch keys from Azure Key Vault, completely bypass the hard-coded Dataverse constraint. See the live demo. We just need to fill the three columns, ticket title as well as the description, and one more column who submitted it. I put my name there. The tick flow ran successfully. I have already received a very beautiful notification in my demo automation teams channel. You see it, and this is the AI response from the directly from the model. And this is the very beautiful email that I have received, which includes the ticket ID as well as the category as well as the priority as well as the estimated resolution time. And this is the response, AI response directly from the model. And this is the high priority email which also includes the ticket ID, and this is the person who submitted it, and this is the email for the manager. It includes the issue as well as the AI response directly from the model. You see, this is a SharePoint list which is filled automatically: ticket ID, AI category, priority, and this is the AI draft response. This is the direct response from the model, and this is the try status, and this is the sentiment, and this is the estimation resolution time, and this is rather we need to escalate it to human or not, and this is who submitted it. Let's get started. Before we can proceed, we have to understand the layout, because currently we are dealing with two different tenants, tenant A as well as the tenant B. In the tenant A, we have all of our Azure resources, including our resource group as well as Azure OpenAI, GPT Model 4, or many which we can deploy in a bit of. And in the tenant B, we have our managed solution, including all of other complete environment, including the Power Automate SharePoint. How we can make a complete secure authentication cross tenant trust or bridge. We can use the Entra ID to create a different role assessment, including the secret officer rule, multi-tenant app registration, as well as the service principal rule. So this is how the data flow normally. We use the SharePoint trigger. Then we breach the data by using the Entra ID, and then it will access the keys, and then by using the cross tenant it runs the flow and nothing is exposed. At the end, our SharePoint records are updated successfully, as well as user receive an email. Teams alert, we have a structured JSON output as well as the real response from the GPT-4o Mini. Also, I have already created this IT ticket system SharePoint list, as well as I have already created a demo automations channel. This is our Azure environment that we can use in this complete project. First, we need to move towards the deployment of our model. So we need to click Azure OpenAI, then we click create, then we need to create a resource group. We need to create a new resource group, demo AI resource, then click OK. And then we need to name it, then we need to choose the pricing tier. After doing all of this, then we proceed with the next step. Click next. Make sure you can choose all networks, including the internet can access this resource. Then click next. Then we don't need to create any tag for now. Then it will take a bit to review. Now review is successful. Now we need to click create. It is now initializing our deployment. Currently deployment is in progress. Our deployment is successful. Now proceed with the resources. Go to resources. Now we need to deploy a model. Click Explore Portal Foundry. Click Deployment. Click Deploy a Model. Choose GPT-4o Mini. Why we are choosing the GPT-4o Mini? Because GPT-4o Mini is really cheap and price efficient model. It only costs $0.15 per million token, and its outcome is around $0.18 per million token. So we can use it for multiple tests and use cases. Now our model is ready to deploy. We already select a global standard. Always select a global standard, because it is best practice to select the global standard. By selecting the global standard, we can use model everywhere in the world. We can now deploy a model. Click deploy. Now it is creating a deployment. Now our model is deployed successfully, and you see our model. This is the target URL, and this is a model key, and this is the standard version of model, and this is the rate limit. Now we can proceed with the other step. Since our model is published, so let's proceed towards our Azure resources once again. And now we need to create our key wallet to store our keys. Click key wallet and then click create. Then choose the available resource group from the current list. Due to some reasons, our resource group in which we have deployed our model is not showing. So click new and paste the name of that resource group. This is a trick. In this way, sometimes when you multiple times delete your resource group or create new resources, sometimes this happen because the data stuck in the cache. So if you do it this way, it will also work. Normally, it won't happen, but if it happens, you can choose this trick. You can also use F5 to hard refresh the whole repository, and it will work fine. Now proceed with that resource group. Our currently one. Then name of wallet demo AI key wallet. Then choose the location, then choose the pricing tier, then click next. Make sure you have to select the role-based access control system because it is mandatory, especially when we are dealing with the production environment and when we have to proceed with the cross-tenant system or in production. Role-based access control is pretty much important. You will see in a bit when I proceed with the role assignment why it is most important to click the role-based access control. That's why Microsoft recommended it. Click next. Also, we don't need to create any tags currently. Click next. Then it is running a validation and it will take a bit and then create a keyword. So now it gives us green signal to proceed. So we click to create is initializing our deployment. Deployment is in progress. Our key wallet is deployed successfully and you also got the notification your deployment is complete. Now we need to proceed towards our resources. Go to resources. Now we need to click access control. Here we need to add a role assignment. Why it is mandatory to add a role assignment? Because Azure splits control from data actions. Even as owner, you must assign yourself as a secret officer role. Otherwise, Azure will deny your permission to write your API's keys in the secret wallet. You need to click add role assignment. There are multiple roles available. We just need to search for secret officer role. We need to choose key wallet secret officer, this one, and then we need to click next. Make sure you have to select user group or service principal. This is the best solution when you are working with the cross tenant and you need to select member. Click select member and search for yourself. Currently it is showing my name, so I will select myself as a secret officer and then click select. And then we proceed with the next step. In the next step, we can review and assign role of wallet secret officer to ourselves. Click review and assign. So now the role assignment completed successfully and we got notification in our right hand side. Also you can check directly from the role assignment. It will also show there. This is the key wallet secret officer. So now we create a secret, click secret and then we click generate import. Now you need to choose your API key. Now we need to select the key of our model that we already deployed. We just need to copy that and then paste it. Now we need to create it. Click create and it will successfully create a secret key. Now our key is created successfully. Now we proceed towards the next step. Since we are currently dealing with the cross-tenant environment, so we need to make a bridge between tenant A is the current one in which we have the Azure resources, our key wallet, as well as our resource group and deployed model. And in the tenant B, in which we have our complete Power Automate, SharePoint, Teams, and all the other environments. So how we create that bridge? By using the Microsoft Entra ID, we will create a new registration app and then we create a bridge between tenant A and tenant B and then we proceed towards the creation of a solution and then a flow. So click Microsoft Entra ID. Now inside the Microsoft Entra ID, you need to click add and then the app registration, then the new app, then name it that best source. So I'm naming it
SP Power Automate bridge because we are creating a bridge between Power Automate environment as well as our Azure. This is the crucial step. The second one, currently it is selected a single tenant only, so it won't work. In our case, we need to select multiple Entra ID tenants. This one, then it will be work in cross tenant real world production environment. So we select multiple Entra ID tenants and select allow all tenants. We don't need to create a redirect URI that is optional there. We just need to click register and then it will register. Microsoft Entra app is registered successfully. Make sure you need to copy the client ID as well as tenant ID at somewhere like on your notepad. I'm currently copying it. We have successfully copied a client ID as well as tenant ID or object ID. We can use these IDs in when we are creating a flow in the Azure secret wallet step. Then we need to proceed towards the manage resources, and then in the manage we have to collect certificates and secret, and then in the certificates and secret we need to collect new client secret. We don't need to add any description there, so we just need to create it. Add secret.
Here I want to address a very important step as well as it is very important and confused as well. So after creating the client secret, we need to copy this value, this one, not the secret ID. In most of the cases, when you are newbie, you copy the secret ID, but it will not create a connection properly. We need to copy the value. And also one more important details regarding the client secret. Once the browser got refreshed or you change the tab, this value goes under the asterisk and you won't able to see it again. It is important for any developer who is working with the client secret to copy the value and save it somewhere on notepad. So we copy it and then we paste it to a notepad.
Now proceed back toward the Azure Key Wallet and assign the key secret user role that will create our Microsoft environment. So currently we are bridging between two tenants. In this way, we can create a bridge. Move back towards our wallet. So click access control and then add another role assignment and then search for key wallet secret user. So this one key wallet secret user, select this and then click next. Then all the steps are pretty straightforward. Just need to select members and search for the app with the name that we have recently created as the Power Automate Bridge. So when we select that app, our cross-tenant bridge is created successfully. Now, with the help of Azure Connector, we can securely run our model without exposing our key, our endpoint, or anything. And click black and review. Click review and assign. Adding a role assignment will take some time. So now our assignment is completed successfully. So we got the notification as well as we have checked it from role assignment. Key wallet secret officer as well as the key wallet secret user is created successfully. Now we can successfully created a bridge between two tenants, tenant A and tenant B. Now we proceed towards the Power Automate as well as our SharePoint and Teams environment. Proceed with those parts. We are currently in our Power Automate environment. Click solution and then inside the solution click create new solution, name it anything that best suits you, select your publisher and then create your solution. It will take certain time to create. So now our solution is created successfully. So now proceed towards the creation of environmental variables for our API endpoint. Click new, then from the move you need to select environmental variable, then choose demo API, then choose the data. From this we are choosing the plain text and then the default value. Then choose the endpoint, this one target URI from our model, and then paste it in our solution. And then click save. Then our environmental variable created successfully. Now our environmental demo API endpoint is created successfully. Now proceed towards the next step to create a cloud flow. Click cloud flow. We need to click new cloud flow, automations, and then the cloud flow and automated cloud. Name it anything that best suits you. Then choose the trigger when an item is created. This one, and then create our flow. Click create. And then we need to choose a site that we already created. It is our demo automation site. It is demo automation. Then we need to choose our list. It is IT system ticket list. Let's proceed our next step. Click search get secret. Click at secret. And then we need to create a new connection reference. Now here we can use all of the values, including the wallet name, client ID, tenant, and everything that we have stored. In the authentication type, we use service principal authentication. Normally, when you are working in a single tenant, you use certificate auth and it will work fine because we are working currently for cross tenant and we have two tenants and we have created a secret service user through Microsoft Entra ID. So we use the service principal authentication. So we need to select that. Otherwise, the connection will not develop properly and it will throw us surely 100% error. Click service authentication print. Then we need to proceed towards the client ID, secret ID, and tenant ID that we had stored on a notepad. This is client ID, and this is client secret. This is client secret, and this is tenant ID. And then we just need to put the name of our Azure wallet that we want to connect there. So we choose our current wallet, MOAI, this one, and then paste it. And then we need to create a new connection. Our connection developed successfully. Now proceed with the selection of a secret name. Automatically pop it up to demo a model key. Let's proceed with the next step. Click compose, rename it ticket ID, and the input put this exact formula. And don't worry about the formulas and system prompts and HTML design. I will provide the link in the description so you can copy and recreate the exact same agentic system. Click add, then proceed with the next step. This is once again compose. Rename it system prompt and put this prompt in the input. Save it and proceed with the next step. Search HTTP, click HTTP, click the dynamic content, and then from the dynamic content, we have created this environmental variable demo API endpoint. So click this one and then in the method choose post method and then in the header in the left hand side write API key and in the right hand side from the dynamic content from the secret choose this body of value. In this way we are not exposing either the URL or any secret key in the flow or not in the history. Then in the second header it is content type and then it is application over. Yes, add it. Then in the body, put this code, and that's it. Then proceed with the next step. Search parse JSON. Rename parse JSON to parse AI response. In the content, put this formula and then add it. And then in the schema, click use sample payload to generate schema. And then upload this payload. This will automatically create the schema. Then proceed with the next step. Proceed with the next step. Search update item SharePoint. Choose this one, update item SharePoint. Choose a site, demo automation. Then choose a list name, IT ticket system. Then in the ID put this formula and then click on the advanced option to all. Then put all the formulas there accordingly. Just left three columns like title, description as well as who cl- submitted by clients. We need to manually fill these three columns to create a ticket. All the other columns will be automatically filled by the AI model GPT-4o. I just leave empty these columns and all the other columns will be filled by the formulas. Click this one and then add this one. Then in the AI category, enter custom value, and then in the choose this one. Choose this formula in the AI category value. Then in the priority value, choose this formula and add it. All the formulas are same. We're just adding the different column names. All the formulas are filled successfully in the columns. We just left three columns empty because we use those columns to create an IT ticket for the trigger from the SharePoint. Let's proceed towards the next step. Let's send an email V2. Then choose the receiver. Then subject. In the subject, put this formula and don't worry about the formulas and system prompts and HTML code. I will provide the link in the description so you can copy and recreate the same AI help desk system. In the body, before proceeding with the HTML code, you have to make sure that you can on the toggle code view. Otherwise, HTML code won't work and it just pastes the same code in your email rather than the template we want to look in our email. So I just on this, then remove this one and then paste this whole code there. And that's it for this step. And now proceed with the next step. Click next. And then in the search section, search postcard and channel or chat. Select this one, postcard in the channel or chat, because we already have our channel that I already showed you in the beginning of the tutorial. So if you don't have the channel, you can just choose the Teams notification simply. Click channel, then choose, then in the team select our channel demo automation, then in the channel select journal, and then the adaptive code, and then in the adaptive code paste this code, and then proceed with the next step. In the next step, we add a condition when there is a very high priority case and when we want to send high alert email to our manager. For that reason, I we just need to add a condition there. So search condition, and then in the condition put this formula, and on the other side is equals to put high because it is a high stake email, and then proceed with the branch. Then in the true branch add send an email v2, this one, then choose the recipient, then in the subject put this formula, then in the body once again on the toggle code view, and then remove this once again, and then paste this whole HTML code there, this one, and then add it. That's it for this flow. Our flow complete infrastructure is created. That's it for this complete whole IT help desk AI agent system. And then we need to save this flow. These are all the steps we need to add in a flow. Now click save. Now our flow is saved successfully, and now we can proceed with the testing of our complete IT help desk agentic system that we just created, and hopefully it will work fine. Now proceed with the test. Click test, then manual test, and then we need to fill only three columns to create a ticket. Just the ticket title, description, and who submitted the ticket. Fill it up. Two columns are filled already. Complete system failure, production breakdown, and this is the description of the system. And then in the last column, who submitted it, I will put my name there, and then we submit the ticket. So you have seen that currently we only filled two columns: ticket description, ticket title and description, as well as who submitted the column. Everything else will be filled by the AI model GPT-4o Mini. Procedure flow is running currently. Our flow runs successfully, and hope it will extract the data and provide every details that we are looking for. Proceed towards the Teams channel first, and you see we have received this beautiful adaptive card including the IT ticket, ticket number, who submitted it, category, priority, sentiment, resolution time, escalated to human. This is the response directly from the model GPT-4o Mini. And now proceed towards our email. And you see, this is a beautiful ticket that our model is created, and customer received this beautiful ticket ID, category, its priority, and its resolution time, as well as this is the AI response directly from the model GPT-4o Mini, as well as this is the high priority email to manager. In case if you want to include that step, you include. Otherwise, if you don't want to include that step, you can skip that. In case your system got crashed and there is high priority and you want to send an email to your manager as well, so then this is for your manager, in which it is a beautiful ticket ID, who submitted the response, from which department it is coming from, and priority is high, sentiment is frustrated, and estimated resolution time is 1 hour. And this is the issue description, and this is the direct response from the model. Now proceed towards the SharePoint list, and you see our SharePoint list records are created successfully, and you have see ticket ID, AI category, priority, and this is the direct draft from the model GPT-4o Mini, and this is the sentiment, this is estimated resolution time, and this is escalated to human column, and this is who submitted it. And there we have a complete zero touch AI grade help desk system. Work with Azure OpenAI GPT-4o Mini with SharePoint, as well as Power Automate solution package and it is working flawlessly. As we see in the run history, our system categorizes the ticket, analyze the user sentiment dynamically, update our SharePoint list, notified Microsoft Teams with a gorgeous adaptive card, and instantly fired off a beautiful style HTML email to all the user, including the manager. And it will just cost a fraction of cents. Now let's talk about the security of our model. So you have seen that during the build, we have kept all of our credentials, including our tenant ID, client secret, securely on a notepad, and then in a Power Automate solution, we turned on in a secure the output API case and never exposed our keys in the run history at all. By the time you are watching this video, I had already deleted and purged my resource group as well as my deployed model. And it is a standard industrial practice and always do a cleanup after you build some demo environment and everything and don't expose floating points openly. That's it for this video. Hope you guys like it. If you like the video, please follow and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. And if you want more automations like that, let me know in the comment section or DM me or email me. Thanks for watching.